I'm not here to lecture you because obviously you're not the ones who are going to make the decision. You're the ones who are going to make the decision makers make the right decision. Yeah. You already know the answer, but I want to share a little bit about Love Canal. So at Love Canal, way back when, before I was born even, they believed, and their scientists said, if you put the toxic waste in the ground, because we had such unique soil, it won't move, and it moved. And when they say they're going to put this fracking fluid in the ground and it won't move, I am here to tell you it will move. And we need in Maryland and nationwide to learn the lessons of the past, to not continue to go down this road with blinders on. So at Love Canal, the chemicals that weren't going to move, they didn't move in our water supply, which is what would happen in Maryland. They moved in our air. They evaporated through, they traveled through the ground and in the air of our basements. The result was 56% of our children were born with birth defects. 56% of our children had 3 ears, double rows of teeth, extra fingers, extra toes, or were mentally retarded. That is what would happen if they frack here. There is no difference. There is absolutely no difference. Governor O'Malley needs to learn and heed the lessons of the past. Do not make that same mistake in the state of Maryland that was made in Love Canal. I have traveled to Wyoming, Colorado, Dakotas, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and I've seen firsthand what the fracking does. And all the science and all the assurances that this stuff's going to go way down deep and it will never cross the water table, it will never contaminate you, is hogwash. I've seen mothers who cannot bathe their children because their water is so contaminated. There are families in Pennsylvania who are doing fundraisers for cancer that's related to fracking fluid and to pay for a water line to be brought to their houses. This is not America when we have to fundraise to have water brought to our house while the industry is making millions of dollars and nobody has the studies. Nobody knows for sure, they say, what fracking will do. Well, I'll tell you firsthand, fracking will kill the environment. Fracking will poison your water, and fracking will hurt the health. And for the state of Maryland to go forward without not just the studies they're proposing, but more studies to assure and ensure that you do not end up like the families at Love Canal would be a foolish mistake by the state of Maryland. So I agree with you and Mike and all of your fractivists to go out and push the legislators. At Love Canal, we did not win because we were right, but we were right. We did not win because we were sick, but we were sick. We did not win because we had legal rights, although we had some. We won at Love Canal, and people across the country are winning because of people like you. Because we stood up. You can't just deal with the science, you've got to deal with the politics. You've got to be in your legislators' faces. You've got to be polite, respectful, and as hard as rock that they want to frack. Yeah. Don't back down. Tell them to get to work. Tell them to do it next year, and the vote is going to be 6-0. Thank you.